This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there. He's safe.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. In the dirt. Myers makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Still only one out here in the inning. Dives, and he can't hang on. In comes the runner from third. The tag, and he's out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swings through it for the K. Back here at Daikin Park, and on the mound today, number 35. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Swing and a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And that's outside. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
Boog, when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Grounded to Gorman. Gorman throws on to first. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that. Opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Two balls
in the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Diaz stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That's down and in.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Paredes, in his 4th year, batting 6th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Burleson makes the play, 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. That one finds the corner, 0-1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Oh, wow, what a stop. And he beats it. He's safe. Man at first, Zach Geloff digs in now. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's the automatic. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Check swing, called strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. In to score from first. Now a relay to third. He's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Mauricio Dubon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Oh, that's out.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. A dive. Nice stop. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play. Back here in Houston, here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Just missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Ball to strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Wynn aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Look out.
That hit him.
And it hit him. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Number 29.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Safe. He beats it.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
That's a base hit. Herrera headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Safe. Here's Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Had him way out. Back here at Daikin Park, Singy. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. All muscle to center field. It's 6-6. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Check swing, called strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. One down. Tied at 6. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Ball one there. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Fly ball center field. Scott in and to his right. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And no swing, says James Kingsley. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
Tied
one
up
strike.
here in the early going. That one
Ball.
missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's out.
outside. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
First and second, 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Off the plate
that's
inside, and that's ball 1. And
That's a
another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Check swing, called strike. That misses the zone, and now 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Myers
Nope.
up to bat next. Lays off for
Count
a ball.
1-0.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Heron back to work. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Tied at 6, Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. Hit in the air out to center field. And there's 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The throw to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now Zach Gelof. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Grounded out his first time up. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly
that one ripped. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-6. So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that's a strike. A little bit low. And now it's even 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
1 out, bases empty. Up the middle, makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. That's too low, and that is ball 1. Just missed. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. That one missed, now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that's outside ball 4. 2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Christian Walker.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Masyn Winn. Yeah, that's fouled off. Aaron, in his 2nd season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Inside just missed. That's out to center field. Myers should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one almost got him. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number
Victor
11.
Scott will hit next. Pinch hitter coming on. Jordan Walker. Runner on first with 1 down for him. There's a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff
Ball,
move.
that's in.
Just off the inside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. That missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 8-8. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. That one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. And
1
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
On the ground, Paredes. On to first,
He's out.
and there's 2 away. Digging in, Brent Rooker.
The right fielder, Woodward. Now pitching for the Astros, number 50. Woodward.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And that
That's a ball.
misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Next pitch is outside. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That one a little bit high. Full count now. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Up the middle, Gorman. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Myers up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. It's 10-8. Zach Gelof up next for the Astros. And that's downstairs and outside. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Duvall at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. In the air out towards right center. Walker hustling after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's the inning. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. And it's now a 10-8 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that is out of play. Just missed. The Astros leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. To third might be 2. 1 at second.
He's out.
To Walker, and that's 2. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Grounded to Gorman. Gorman throws on to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. That's to third. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And the lefty with the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The count is full.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-8. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Walker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Wilson Contreras. Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Contreras around second. The relay to third. The tag out. Mason Wynn the next to hit. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that
I
time.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Inside.
And that one is inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Herrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Misses off the inside, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. Not close with that one. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Ball two.
Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Back here in Houston, bottom of the sixth inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Matt Wallner. Thompson back to work, and a slider in there for a strike.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Matthew Liberatore.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go.
Gorman over to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Jake Myers now at the plate. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Runner on the go. On the ground right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Coming home. Relay to third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball. The other way, they had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. First and third, 1 down. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw cut off to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Mauricio Dubon digs in now. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Left field, way back there. And makes the grab. And that is... Back here at Daikin Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker. And ball 1 to the right fielder, Scott. A 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Myers brings it in, and there's 1 down. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Check swing, and he went. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped left field. Green going back on this one. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second. Safe at second.
He's safe.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1-1.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Line drive, knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. And here is Christian Walker. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a little bit low. Hit in the air, left field. Nootbaar on the move. And it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Wallner, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Squirts away a little bit. Now throw to first, but back easily. got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. That misses, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0. Inside, ball 2.
On a line, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to pull side.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. And next to hit for Houston, Leo Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. First and second, 2 down.
Nope. Outside.
Right through there, got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. And now the count is even.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying. It has the distance, gone. And they're chipping away. It's 14-9.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
And now Mason Wynn. That one out to right. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Herrera, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And now the center fielder, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. Herrera, the base runner at first with 1 out. Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Too high. Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone.
They got it for out number 2.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Gorman stands in now, looks at that one inside. All loaded up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, raging back towards the wall. And gone! Grand slam! He shoots one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 14-13. So 2 away with nobody on. Alec Burleson will hit next. In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now back, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ripped to right. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge, and it's 1-0.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The other way, and a base hit right there. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. 1st and 2nd. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Blake Treinen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
1-0.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. They got it right. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Inside. Going to count 1 and 2. And that one missing low. 2 on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Walker gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Wilson Contreras. Martin back to work. Slap the other way, foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Just a clutch at bat. Right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Down the line, Walner. Long run on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. First offering misses badly for ball 1. in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And there's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special.
Line to right, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it.
Hard hit to right center. Base hit into the outfield. One runs in. Now they've got him in a rundown. The run comes in to score from second, tries to get back and save.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
This to third. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Bottom 9, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count. Ball down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Paredes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And that's a base hit.
I mean, come on. Have a game. And now a chance to make maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Just missed. That clips the inside corner for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside. That one deep left field, and forget it. And we are starting over in 16-16. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Duvall, the next to hit, check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Just off the inside edge. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
JoJo Romero gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Riley Green. And a slider misses down and away.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two outs, but the winning
ball,
run
1
is at
strike.
first. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. And he's gone yard again. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Tons of offense in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.